Morning guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Mank Outdoors. Today we're out for a bit of a bimble on the Dorset coast. I'm currently on holiday in Dorset and the views today are going to be absolutely spectacular. So I'm going to be walking down the coastal path from Chickerell, which is on the Dorset coast, near to Weymouth and round towards the Isle of Portland and to Portland Bill, which is where I finished my walk today. And I'll bring you back when anything interesting happens. That's where we're going. Magic that is, lad. Absolutely magic. Look at the state of that. Leave no trace, people. Leave no trace. That stretch of beach is called Chesil Beach. I'm not 100%, but I'm sure you're not allowed to go on there. I think it's protected. But I'll find out the information. I will put it on the screen somewhere around here. I was meant to do this walk last year while I was down here. Just never got opportunity to, due to family holiday. So you don't really get much time, you're concentrating on the go. But I'm glad I'm doing it this year. I came up here the other day and got a picture of the sunset which I'll put on the screen in a minute, and it was awesome, absolutely awesome. The views off the water where the sun was going down. I was up here for about an hour just watching it go down. Honestly, this is what walking's all about. Living the life, that lad there. Living the life. I don't think you can see it on camera, but it's like the scene from Arachnophobia. Loads of webs just string across the path. Web to high heaven. Through the gate. Onwards. I don't know what this facility is here. Random. Round trees, random. Look at that. Maybe not the fence, but that is just awesome. Early bird catches the worm. Bits of wildlife for the channel. I think this facility here is something to do with the military. It's sort of like boxes there that look like they could belong to the military. Looks like we're following this fence right the way around the outside of it. I should do a bit more digging and find out what's going on. Listen mate, I don't want no beef. And you don't want no beef. That's it, you just crack on. You just crack on. I've done some digging on this place. Well, I just looked at the sign really. It's a training base. White Regis Training Ops Base. First view of where we're going. So the southern part of that island there. That's where we're going. Sun peeping over hill there now. To get the factor 50 out on this ginger skin. It's supposed to be about 30 degrees today. You get peppered. That has just nearly had me. Close. Going to the beach. This is called the Fleet Lagoon. And it's a nature reserve. I don't know if this has any historical importance. If it does, I'll put it in the description. Fleet Lagoon, it's a specific name. Onwards. Overgrown or what? Try not to get stung. Nettleville. Back there was gash. It's borderline in the edge. Not good. It was just full of nettles and prickles and stuff like that. Not a fan, as you can tell. I walk past that then and look back and out the old sign for the coastal path. It says coastal path, Berry Bridge, Wyke Regis. Can't quite make out what the distances are, but we're going towards Ferry Bridge. Cheeky B&B there. That's more like it. Trimmed. They've had a trim back. Perfect path. I think that there is a pillar box from World War II. Let's go and have a look. More pillar boxes. Had a good look round that pillar box. I think the entrance to it is the back. It was all overgrown, so I couldn't get access. Couldn't really see much through that little window at all. But interesting, part of our history. And these shores around Dorset played a major part. Whether it be over towards Studland, where they tested the bouncing bomb. This whole region was a defence area for the military. Interesting. One thing I've noticed about this path so far is it's nice and steady. Not too many steep bits. It's just nice gradient. So you can bring your family on this. It's not too strenuous at all. The winners, because it's early and they haven't had a brew yet, they'll have to stop in a minute. Hey Sean, give us a wave, lad. Sean, give us a wave. Ignorant. Luxury path. Look at this. Winners. And we have another pillar box there. It's got an entrance. Don't think I can get down from here. Let's get down to that. Look at that. Pristine condition. Magic. Just have a look where I could try and get down to that pillar box, but it's all overgrown, which is probably why it's in pristine condition, because no divs have got down there. ruin it or graffiti it or... Would have been nice to go down and have a look, wouldn't it? Bit of history again. We have an information station in the most random place ever. I'm assuming this used to have a view. So what have we got here? Chesil Beach and the Fleet. If I can get this up, I'll put it in the description at the bottom. As you can see, it's got the Jurassic Coast down this region. Green Sea Wildlife, there we go. And this, actually I can show you the route on this. So we've started about here, and around this region. We've walked, we're about here at the minute. So we're probably about 2 mile in, 2.5 mile in. And I'm going to walk across this, it's just called the Beach Road, or the Beach Path. I'm going to walk down to Portland Bill, which is here on the tip of Portland. But all this region here is classed as the Jurassic Coast. When I mentioned Studland before, that's where that is, and you can visit that. It's the place where they did the bouncing bomb, and there's actually a pillar box there which Winston Churchill and whoever he was from America, I can't remember his name right now, but I'll put it on the screen if I can remember. That's where they stood inside the pillar box to view the bouncing bomb, which was the practice for the D-Day landings. History. Look at that sub. Magic that. Portland in the distance. Views, lads, views. Look at these are epic, like Viking boats. They're top notch then. Leg. Some do a bit of wild camping. Do they not know the rule? Pitch up late. Get away early. Come on, lad. Saying about Chesil Beach before. There's some information regarding it. So it's a heritage site, internationally protected, it's unique coastal geomorphology, that's how you pronounce it, as well as the landward side. It's illegal to move pedals, please take it at home, no camping, no barbecues, advice, please keep dogs under effective control. So just go back to what I said before. Absolutely magic breakfast. And I've just resisted Greg's for this, which is probably going to give me the shits for the next 3 days. Just in the distance there, probably around there somewhere. That's where we've come from. Look at that. That is spectacular. There is people swimming down there. Well, that is hardcore. That'll be absolutely freezing. Some snorkeling. It's a nice little beach down there. Little cafe by the look of it. So, I've just had a nightmare down there. Phone fell off the selfie stick. Just cracked the screen. It's a shambles, lad. But it's still working. We'll see how it goes. Onward. So we're following this path up there. all the way to the top of there. Should be some magic views on the top of that. So I can get it on, get my finger right in the right place. We've come from where that building is, there, just around the corner from that. What's all along that coastline, around this way and up to this point. That last bit then, whew, it's quite steep in places. Found a nice little steps leading up now. We're not far from the top here. Just a little bit further, we'll get some views from the top. I'm knackered, so I'll share this view. Being shot at, looking absolutely shagged. Look at that. A proper bead on there. Jurassic Beach stretches for absolutely miles. This is why I do this. One, great memories. Two, views like that are just another level of great, aren't they? Right, let's push on. Seen a sign there, coastal path, Portlandville, that way. Let's have it. Funny little contraption at the side of the road. If you know what that is, let me know. So 3¼ miles to Portlandville, and the new ground at the East Cliff is just in that direction, but we're going to head up to Portlandville. Can hear the crickets. So we're setting up these steps here. Some stones at the top, which I've heard about. I don't know what they represent, but interesting nonetheless. I don't know. Let's see if there's any information regarding these. It seems to be right at the summit of this here. Can't see Portlandville yet. I think it's a bit of a fair old walk still to come. I think that's a trig point I can see there. Let's go and touch it as if it is a trig point. Looks like we're at some form of summit anyway. This is Tout Quarry just below us. Peculiar little place. Need some form of like Flintstone music playing in the background. Bedrock in it. Right, bring you back in a minute. Just across to our north there, the Olympic Greens and the Cenotaph. There's a hotel there as well that you can stay in. There we go. Just found this walk-up point here. This is probably where they chuck people off many moons ago. That's my sick way of looking at things. But it's a fair old drop down there. Doomsday Fall. Just stumbled across this little throne, little seat. Oh, madness that. Got a view for it. Got to sit in it, haven't you? Why? Cracking that. If you're looking for a walk and you're down this side end of the country, top. Definitely recommend it. Okay, for the views alone. There's all that quirky little seats and little coves and stuff like that you can go and have a look round. So it's all good. I'm enjoying this. Really, I'm enjoying this. You can probably tell. It's absolute magic. And the views are absolutely ridiculous. Onward! What a strange little rock. I like that. So, I think it used to be able to walk this way, but I think there's been a hell of a lot of erosion on this side. You can see there it's all tipping. So there's a diversion which leads you that way. So let's have it. You won't want to fall down there. Leg breaking tackle down there, lad. We're down in this salt quarry now. This is where this diversion takes you. Nearly went. That'd have been good on camera. Me slipping on my backside. So I've just stumbled across this. Like a stone boat just off the main path. That's really weird, that. Impressive though. Those are different monuments. The Roy dog. So a bit of information here. It says the Roy dog, an old Portland tail which used to live at a cave hole at Portland Bill. People say he has one red eye and one green eye, and known to hunt smugglers and fishermen that passed his cave. If you look closely, you can see his eyes of victims weaved into his fur. Interesting. So there, the eyes of his victims. Love a good tale. Interesting little place, that. Kids would absolutely love that. There's one just behind me now. Like an octopus of some sort. Something like that. Anyway, yeah, decent place to bring the kids at. All different monuments, different like faces, animals, etc. Well worth a side step off the path for a quick nosy. Interesting, that Roy dog tail though. I'm gonna get this on camera. Me walking down this slippery slope. So I do fall. It's on camera. We have a right laugh over it. Look at them legs. So I'm going to rename this wall the Pillars of Mank. Oh yes. Another seat with a view up there. Plenty of these. Plenty of spots. Honestly, I'm like a child here today. All these little things that you see on your walk, the little seats, the little monuments back there, and the little tail of the Roy dog. I like stuff like that. And the views. I keep saying the views, don't I? But you can't not mention them. It's like little things like this coming up in a minute with the little doorway. Just quirky, really quirky little place. You can see why this coastal path, southwest coastal path, is a popular walk, because not only have you got the views, yeah, I didn't mention it again. You've got things like that, quirky little rocks that are everywhere. The cliff views. It's just the views actually down towards. You can actually see Devon in the distance, but you probably won't actually pick it up down the coastline. Yeah, I'll bring you back in a minute. Just found this cheeky little smuggler's cave. You can smell it already, it's hanging. But yeah, little smuggler's cave there. Interesting. I'm not going in there, it stinks. Just been thinking then to myself, why would you want to go abroad when you've got this on your doorstep? So many places within the UK to explore and see things, and you think, this is on our own doorstep. I mean, this is the Jurassic Coast. Dinosaurs walked here millions of years ago. Just up the road there, you've got Kimmeridge Bay, which is where you'll find, I mean, I went last year, and there's loads of fossils within the rocks. My kids found it really interesting, and the family found it really interesting. So get out there and see the rest of this beautiful country that we live in. Make the most of what we've got here. See your own countries. Alright, going abroad and seeing other countries, but you've got a lot of beautiful places around the UK. I just thought I'd get that in. I'm not ranting at anyone, I'm not saying, oh, you need to do this, you need to do this, but just really just look at the views and the scenery I've got here. You've got the Lake District, you've got the Peak District, you've got the Brecon Beacons, you've got Scotland, the Cairngorms, you've got Snowdonia, you've got Dartmoor. All these places are there to be visited and enjoyed. Get out there, get walking, see the UK. Looks like an old gun turret. So it would have been sat in the middle there and manoeuvred round. Keeping an eye on our waters and our shores. Quite a tactical point this, military wise, back in the World Wars. Stumbled across this. Let's go and have a look inside. So, like an old defence post. People have been staying in there, I'm not going in, as you can see. Yeah, because there's another gun turret there. Obviously this would have been open, obviously the ceiling's gone on it. Another reason why I'm not going in there. But this would have been a defence post in World War II. Looking out to sea. Just imagine what they were looking for, like ships coming in, planes flying over, obviously with the Blitzkrieg. It's been a watch area for this part of the world. That coastline there, absolutely stunning. People doing a bit on the water. It's a nice day for it. Probably got about another 1.5 miles to go till we get to Portland Bill. A bit more residential this side. I don't know what that is, but I know there is a prison on there. I'm not sure if that's the prison there. We'll find out the nearer we get. So we're just nearing Portland Bill now. Just over the top of that now, and we should see the lighthouse. Onward. While I'm having a walk and I'm having a chat and vlogging to you, I just wanted a quick conversation about mental health. Quite important to me. I've suffered myself. This mainly goes out to men and talking about how you're feeling. Don't bottle it up. Open up to someone. Don't let it eat you up inside. And if you see one of your mates, you can see that they're struggling a little bit, ask them if they're alright. If they say they're alright, ask them again, are they alright? 9 times out of 10, that person will tell you, actually, I'm not feeling too great. So be a good friend. Keep an eye on your boys. Because there's people out there you wouldn't even think are going through a difficult situation because they put a good mask on. And that's what us men do. Too proud to talk about it, and the more of us talk about it, the less of a stigma that's attached to it of being weak or I'm not a man. That's a load of rubbish. I need to talk more, look after each other, look after each other's mental health. Cheers for listening to that. It's very important to me. On the home straight now. There she is. Loving it. Get some pictures when we get down there. Quite quiet. Got here quite early, so we'll beat the traffic. Apparently it's quite popular down here. Tourists, etc. Here we are. Made it to Portland Bill Lighthouse. Amazing. Not as big as I thought it was. Okay guys, that's the end of my walk today to Portland Bill, along the coast path. So my route today took me from the Littlesea Haven site down in Chickerell, all along the coast path down the coast of Dorset, finishing at Portland Bill, which is just behind me now. So I really enjoyed this walk. The scenery, the views are absolutely phenomenal. I would recommend anyone coming down to this coastline giving it a good walk. Just like to say thank you for watching, and if you did like the video, please give it a like. If you'd like to see more, please give it a subscribe. Obviously, hit the bell if you want notifications for when I do put a video on. And I shall see you on the next one. I've been Outdoors.